it's just one line on one page which kind of changed your relationship with him publicly, at least.
I'll tell you the occasion. I'll tell you the occasion. I had got a call from Delhi saying you have to come back to headquarters because Jagmohan had complained against me saying, this fellow is Farooq's man, get him out of there. So I called up Farooq and I said, sir, my successor is coming. I'd like to bring him across to introduce him. He said, you're going? I said, yeah, I'm going. I've got the boot. So he said, okay, bring him for tea tomorrow at 5 o'clock. But come half an hour before that, I want to talk to you. That is when he said these things to me. He was being very, very candid that day. He was a bit emotional also. And that is when he said that I will always be on the right side of Delhi. And I can tell you, having watched the man for 37 years, he has always been on the right side of Delhi, or tried to be on the right side of Delhi. It's only now, after 2019, and even then he was wanting to make peace with Delhi. But Delhi has never understood Farooq, and that is the problem.
But how is your relationship with him now, post the book? He didn't...
Fine.
Yes. Because
yeah,
he said
he called me yesterday.
Unkind words were said. So it's all under the...
No, there's nothing unkind in this book, please.
No, not the book. In fact, there is just one paragraph, one line which he
208 or 209?
208.
Okay.
That, I will read it out for you.
Yeah, read it out.
Farooq this is after the abrogation. Farooq was terribly hurt. Just as the BJP had never hidden its intentions towards Kashmir as far as Article 370 was concerned, so too had Farooq been extremely open about his willingness to work with them. Maybe, he said, the NC could even have had the proposal passed in the Legislative Assembly in Jammu and Kashmir. We would have helped, he told me when I met him in 2020. Why were we not taken into confidence? So it is the last two lines which he objected to.
Yeah, and that sentence starts with what? Maybe.
Yes.
We forget maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm saying maybe. Actually, this is exactly what Farooq said to me. But there quite often Farooq says some things which are not to be taken literally. Maybe I should not have put that sentence in the book. But this is exactly what he said to me. Meaning, implying that I've always been with Delhi. If these guys had to do this, why could we not have been taken into confidence? That's the gist of what he said. The more interesting story is that, as you know, 2 days before the abrogation, Father, Son, and not the Holy Ghost, but the Member of Parliament from Anantnag, General Masoodi, had met the Prime Minister. Now there is a different narrative from different people. According to people close to Modi ji, they say that Modi had warned the Abdullahs of what is going to happen. I have spoken separately both to her and to Farooq, and they say we were told nothing at all. So I don't know which story is true or which story is more correct, but that is the story.
But there's been a change in Kashmir policy from the time of Vajpayee. You worked very closely with him as well, to now. And there is a feeling that this is more economic, and once you open up, once the rail line goes there, and once you open up the Kashmir economy, and once you open up Kashmir to outsiders after abrogating 370, the militancy will take the back seat and peace will return. And looking at the number of visitors flocking to Kashmir, the boost to tourism, lots of people make an argument in its favor.
Yeah, that's my problem with these visitors who go to Kashmir, because you can visit Krishna Dhaba and have chana bhaturas, but that's not Kashmir, that's not Srinagar. If you go there for a holiday to Gulmarg or Pahalgam or wherever it is, and you enjoy the valley, which is extremely beautiful, and spend 10 days there and don't talk to a Kashmiri, what do you know about Kashmir? That is the point. How many people, I'm not talking about tourists now, let me get down to more serious issue. How many of our home secretaries have visited Kashmir? How many of our foreign secretaries have visited Kashmir? And they talk with such authority from Delhi. What do they know about Kashmir?
So, you've said, you mentioned earlier the